Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. Now, the Chief Minister of Assam plans to put an end to polygamy. So he had set up a committee, he has set up a panel and asked them to give him a report. Let's talk about this. Let's get right into the show. Okay, so the story goes like this. The Assam Chief Minister, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma, wanted to ban polygamy. He wanted to ban polygamy. Why did he want to ban polygamy? Because according to him, he wanted to ban polygamy because he wanted to create a positive ecosystem for women's empowerment irrespective of caste, creed and others, religion. He wanted to create an equal environment, empower women. Now, why did this question of caste, creed and religion pop up? The question of caste, creed and religion popped up is because normally Muslims, according to their religious laws, are allowed to have 4 wives. So, that is why the question of caste, creed and all popped up. So, he wanted to have a law where you say that nothing doing, whether you are a Hindu, whether you are a Muslim, whether you are a Christian, you have one man as one wife and one wife as one man. So that is how it is. And if you want to divorce, you divorce. Go to court, divorce and get another wife or get another husband. That's a different issue. But one woman otherwise has one wife. And he says, listen, this is all about women empowerment. Okay. Now for this, he had to figure out whether the legislature has the power to do it. You see, please understand, marriage comes under the larger gamut of UCC, that is civil code. It is a civil code. So the uniform civil code that is being promoted by the central government, spoken about by the union government, are we talking about, can a state therefore take just one part of that, which is polygamy, and pass a law in the state? He had to find that out. He had to figure out whether they have the indigenous power. So he set up a panel on the 6th of August 2023. And the panel, I will tell you, the panel consisted of retired Judge Rumi Kumari Pukhan. Its members were Devajit Saikia, Advocate General of Assam, Nalin Kohli, Senior Additional Advocate General of Assam, and Nikubar Zaman, Senior Advocate of Guwahati High Court. So, it was a 3-member panel. And on the 7th of August, the 3-member panel told him that, listen, you know what, the legislature has the right. The legislature has the right to impose this ban if they so required. But the only difference was that they said that the final assent on the bill has to be done by the president instead of the governor, who does the final signature for other state laws. Only difference, governor ke sign se nahi chalega. It has to be approved by the president of India. Other than that, everything is fine. The state has got the power to ban polygamy in their particular state. Okay. Now, he said that we'll give some time for the MLAs before we table it. Let them think over it. Let them ruminate over it. But end of the day, whether they think, they'll agree, they do not agree, this law will be put into place before the financial year end. That is for sure. Okay, so the story so far, we understood. The government and the Chief Minister, who is elected Chief Minister of that particular state, wants to impose ban on polygamy. So, that's his right, the public has given him the mandate, and let him do that. But my question as always remains that when you see that our priorities are getting haywire, the government's priorities are getting haywire, which means the politics is going in the wrong direction. I have said this to you before, I am saying this to you again. ठीक है ना, you ban your polygamy or whatever. The amount of time, effort, panels, all of this you spend on banning polygamy. Did you ever speak about kidnapping of children, women? Have you ever spoken about it? Do you want to know some figures? The figure is kidnapping and abduction in the state in 2019 was 9,432. Kidnapping and abduction in the state in the year 2020 was 6,934. Kidnapping and abduction in the state in the year 2021 was 7,580. Did we speak on these numbers? Kidnapping and abduction of children below 6 years. Total number of abduction 17, female 11. 6 to 12 years, total number of abduction 211, and girl children, out of that 211, girl children 137. This is between 6 years to 12 years. 12 years to 16 years, total abduction and kidnapping 1066, out of which 944 are females. 944 are females. From 16 to 18, in 2021, total number of abduction from 16 years to 18 years, 1,486, and 1,347 out of them were girl children. Total children, total victims, children, that is age group of 0 to 18, was 2,780, and out of which 2,466 were girl children. Why were there no panel for this? Why is there no panel for girls being picked up and abducted and kidnapped? Girl children, 0 to 6. Girl children being picked up and abducted. What could be they doing to those girls? What happens to women empowerment here? Where is women empowerment gone here? My point is, this is why I speak about priority. This is why I speak about priority. Let's talk about the total victim abducted, children plus adult. 7,945 in 2021, and out of which 6,803 are women. 6,803 women picked up from their homes, and God knows what happened to them. Why are we not talking about it? Let me get into another topic. According to data released in 2022, the flood damaged 50,000 houses in 2022. 2021, 3,362 houses were damaged. 56,000 houses were damaged in 2020. 1.3 lakh houses were damaged in 2019. 76,000 houses were damaged in 2018. 1,11,000 houses were damaged in 2017. 66,000 houses were damaged in 2016. 63,000 houses were damaged in 2015. 1.38 lakh houses were damaged in 2014. 591 houses were damaged in 2013. 78,000 houses were damaged in 2012. 287 houses were damaged in 2011. This is the data of houses damaged. You know why? Because of floods. Now you may be asking, yeah, Ravi, flood, act of God. No. The difference is that according to a report in 2011, flood caused over 530 embankment breaches. 530 embankment breaches. What is embankment? Embankment is those kind of dam or whatever you call it, those stoppers that are created so that the flood water doesn't enter the village. Flood water doesn't enter the city. Flood water doesn't enter where there are human settlements. That's what you call as embankment. This embankment saves a city, a state from having floods and from losing lives and from losing property. I'm not even come to the number of lives that they have lost. In fact, according to a data between 2013 and 2022, 838 people died in floods in the state. 838 people died. Almost 1,000 people died in the floods. This is the data. Why? Because we couldn't build embankment. My question is, why not a panel to see how can we build embankment? Why not the Chief Minister going out and saying that by 2015, I will ensure that every inch of embankment, it is repaired, wherever necessary, rebuilt. I will try and see that this time around, in 2015, we will not have floods destroying our homes, our animals, our villages, our crops, and our lives. Isn't this priority? So my question is this. My question is, while you say that polygamy has to be banned, fair enough. You've got the constitutional right to say that. Now even the experts have said that you've got the constitutional right to say that. But the fact remains that, is that the priority now? Shouldn't the Chief Minister be focusing on things where people are losing lives, where children are being kidnapped? Shouldn't that be the focus? Or at least shouldn't that also be part of your priority? Is what I would ask and end my editorial. Till I see you next time, that's tomorrow at 10. Namaskar.